Hey, welcome to the very first weekly goal setting your intentions. I'm going to start going live every single Monday because sometimes you just need an accountability partner. Sometimes you just got to speak your goals into the universe. Sometimes you got to speak them out loud. So this is the very first live that I'm going to start doing every single Monday, calling Setting Your Intentions. I want to bring people on to have you guys talk about some of your goals for the week, and I want to help you stay accountable some of your goals for a week. I want you guys to be inspired by other people's goals, because some goals are as simple as getting your notary commission. Some goals are simple as getting your very first signing, but there's going to be some goals that are as big as, Mark, I want to have my first $500 day. I want to get my very first direct client. So I am so excited about being on live. I'm going to bring some of you guys on live right now. You know what? I'm going to do it right now. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Ness. I'm going to bring some of you guys on camera with me so we can talk about your goals in front of everybody, so we can stay accountable and we can help each other with our dreams and inspire and encourage, because that is the loan signing system way. So excited everybody's here. Looks like we have about 100 people on. I'm so excited. So remember, this is about setting your goals for this coming week. Every Monday, I'm going to jump on, and I want to bring you on camera, talk through some of your goals. So who wants to get on camera with me and talk about some of your goals? I see a couple people invited themselves up on stage with me. Let me see this. Let's see who we got in. Okay, I'm going to go live with someone, 8 Iggy. Let's see if he wants to go live with me right now. Who do we got? Anybody want to jump on live and get on camera with me and talk about your goals? This is simply a way to help. Oh, my man, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good, so you're my very first guest on setting your intentions with the loan signing system. So, man, this is just about trying to help you hold yourself accountable to some of your goals, talking about your goals out loud. So what are some of your goals for the week ahead, man?
Trying to hit the 20K next month.
Okay. First off, let's get everybody inspired by that. He wants to get to $20,000 in one signing agent calendar month. But let's break that goal down even smaller though, man, because the key to goal setting is taking a big goal and chopping that up. So let's talk about this week's goals. What are some of this week's goals to help you get to that point?
This week, I'll try to market 2 more offices.
That's what I'm saying. Yes. Okay, let's break that goal down even better, man. So so how many new clients is that? How many new mortgage offices? Let's be specific with our goals. How many are you thinking?
I think maybe 2 to 3.
Okay, let's stick with 3. I want you to come back next Monday and let me know if you marketed to 3 new mortgage companies or escrow companies or realtors. We got a deal?
Yes.
All right, brother, man. I'm going to see you next week on Monday morning, setting your intentions. Go get them. I'm so proud of you. Hit that 20K. And I'm going to bring someone else up on, man. It's always good talking to you, bro. All right, man. Get those goals. Right. I love it. All right. Who else wants to jump on here with me? Who else wants to jump on here with me? So we can talk to some of your other goals. Okay, cool. So let's get you have come off the camera for me, my man, and we can bring somebody else on stage with me, and let's get everyone on stage. So we got a couple more people want to jump on. All right, who we got? Let's get Linda up on here. Linda, do you want to jump on here with me? How awesome was that goal? He wants to be a $20,000 month signing agent. This is going to be awesome. Remember, every single Monday, I'm going to jump on and help you hold accountable to your goals. Do you got someone else out there for me? Who else wants to jump on here? I'm going to go live with Debbie. Debbie, talk to me. Where are you at? I'm excited about this. This is going to be awesome. Remember, your goals are only as good as the actions behind them. Oh, we got someone else on stage here, I hope. Who was that? Debbie, is that you? All right, Deb, I got to get you on here or not. I'm going to get somebody else on. But yes, look, if you don't want, you're a little too shy to be on camera, why don't you comment below with some of the goals that you have to get to the next level where you want to be? Remember, your goals can be as small as, Mark, I just want to get my notary commission this week. So let's talk about, oh, I see someone. Is that you, Deb? Deb, is that you? All right, looks like we might have Deb.
Yes.
Hey, hi.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good.
Good.
I just want to pass my exam. That's what I'm studying for. So that's a goal for this month, at the end of this month.
I love it. So let's break that goal into a week here, right? Monday morning, weekly goals and intentions. So we want to try to pass that goal by the end of this week?
By the end of this month.
Okay, I need weekly goals here. Let's talk about weekly goals. So what are some goals that you can set to achieve that monthly goal that you can do this week? Let's talk through that because I want to hold you accountable to this so we can get you to reach that monthly goal. So what are some actions you can take this month to reach that goal? Oh, this week, excuse me.
Finishing the complete the notary, what your perfect signing, and the going through the loan packets again.
I love it.
By this
I love
week.
it.
Yeah.
So let me give you a little bit. Let me try to help you with those goal setting. Maybe what we can do is dedicate 1 hour a day to studying. I think if you can do 1 hour a day through the end of the week, you can probably get through the perfect signing part, right? Because remember, Deb, goals are about taking a big goal and chopping up into small goals, right? What we don't want to do is get overwhelmed by this huge goal. So I think an hour a week is hour a day is probably something attainable that you can either wake up earlier, go to bed later, you know, so if we can do an hour a week, I want you to come back on next Monday and I want you to tell me if you did your 1 hour day. Is that fair?
Yes, fair.
All right, girl, go get him this week. I'm rooting for you. Let's go.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna get someone else on, Deb. Go get them. If you guys are just jumping on this live for the very first time, I'm all about trying to help you set goals for the week. Every single Monday, I'm gonna go on live. I want you to say your goals. Put them in the comments below. Somebody jump on with me live because I want to hold you accountable to these goals. Because remember, a goal is so overwhelming if you don't break your big goal into small goals. And again, a plan without action, an action without plan is just a dream. Let's set your goals into action and move forward. So let's talk about this. Does anybody else want to jump on live with me? I love this. This is setting your goals Monday with the loan signing system. I want everyone to just encourage each other and inspire each other. Because remember, there's business for every single one of us. We're not each other's competition. We are colleagues. We can root for each other. We can cheer each other on. We can help us through our drive and our ambition together as a loan signing system family. So anybody else want to jump on here with me and talk about some goals that you have so we can help you obtain your goals? So somebody jump on with me. Let's talk about it. Does anybody want to be on with me? Okay, it looks like we have one person jumping on now. Who is this? Let's say hello. I am excited. Who we have on? So who are we bringing on camera right now? This is going to be are you guys loving sending you goal Mondays with oh, hi.
Hi.
How are you? What's your name?
Dominique.
Dominique, what's up? I'm Mark. So
hi, Mark.
I love it. Hi. Okay, cool. So, this is about setting goals for the week. I want to hold you accountable. I want to help you talk about them. I want you're talking right now in front of 150 other people live.
Hi,
so
everybody.
it's going to put a little bit of social pressure for you to accomplish it. So let's talk about your weekly goals. What's something this week you want to accomplish to help your bigger goal?
Well, my weekly goal, I'm kind of stuck because I passed everything. I have my notary. I passed both exams, but I don't know how to start to do the signings.
Okay, cool. Let's talk about that real quick. Are you a loan signing system student?
Yes, I finished that. I did that.
Okay, so let's start. So some of your smaller goals, in my opinion, would be go back in the course and maybe go through some of the materials. Look, in full disclosure, like you just took in a lot of information, right?
Right.
And so it's our job to realize, like, look, we're trying to do something brand new for the first time. It's impossible to remember everything the first or even second time you went through anything, right? So if you're trying to learn how to drive a motorcycle, like you might have to read the manual 4 or 5 times. So my point is, what I want to help you with is this week, maybe your goal could be to go back through the course one more time. At the end of the course, remember there's another webinar you can set up with me one-on-one.
Okay.
That's included in the course. That's not extra money. But I think there's so much information coming at you that, things are kind of flying at you every direction. So I would say on setting your goal Monday is just going back over again.
Right.
And then at the end, set the goal of setting up the webinar with me. And so we can really talk about some of the marketing techniques in the course that you may not having a good time grasping. And that's what the 101's for. So let's set a goal of getting through the course one more time through this week. It should be a little bit.
So you want me to redo it?
Yeah.
Because I was referred from my sister, and I also referred a couple of my family members.
Awesome.
Now they were able to start doing their signings.
Okay.
So they said that everything gets sent to them.
That's right.
I don't know how to set mine up. I'm in a limbo. I did everything, but I don't know like what's next. Like I thought
good question.
it automatically came. That's
Yeah,
what I
no,
do.
good. Well, so, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to go back through the course one more time.
Okay.
And the reason I say that is because there's a specific module saying do this next, and it tells you all the databases you should sign up with. There's 10 of them.
Okay.
Right. And so in the course, and again, there's so much information flying at you. It doesn't surprise me that you may have overlooked it, and not on purpose, just because there's so much information.
Yes.
So, but knowing the best way to retain something is one of my favorite quotes. I tell you students is repetition is the mother of learning.
Okay.
Sometimes we get a little frustrated that we don't retain everything the first time. And sometimes the discouragement just comes from not understanding how we learn, right? And the way we learn is repetition. And my point is go back to the course, because there was a module that specifically said sign up for these databases now. That would be the first step. And then in the course, there's 300 signing services, lists of, that's the second step. So there's 300 lists, because remember, the signing services can't find you if you're not signing up with them. The databases can't find you if you're not in them. And so there's a detailed list of sign up with these first, sign up with these second, and then use the script in the course to kind of mold into your own and make that your signing agent profile blurb. Don't cut and paste that, because every LSS student did. No one would separate themselves, but take the principles from that, put that into your blurb. And then I want you to set up the end of the course webinar with me, but instead of me and you one-on-one right now, I'll deep dive into those. I can't give away the whole script right now, girl. You know that. I want to protect your investment and everybody else's. But then talk to me at the end of the week, at the webinar, and then we'll dive into it. Like, Mark, I don't get it. Let's dive in that one-on-one. Sound like a deal?
I want to get out here and get moving.
That's what I'm saying. Me too.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. So I'm going to hold you accountable to that next Monday. Log in. This is going to be every Monday, holding you accountable to your goal. Sound good?
Yep. Sounds good.
All right, girl. I'll see you on the webinar.
Mark.
All right. I'll bring something else up. Bye. Have a good Monday. Go crush it.
Bye.
All right. Who are we going to bring up next? Deb, thank you for doing that. This has been so awesome. Right. Anybody want to jump on live with me and talk about some of their goals? Let me remember, if you're joining me live for the first time every single Monday, I'm going to jump on and call it Setting Goals Monday with the loan signing system. I want to help you stay accountable to these goals. Okay, so Nada, I think Nada Resham, there should be a join video on the very bottom. Join in, jump on stage. But I want to help you hold yourself accountable to these goals, because just having a thought of what you want to do doesn't make anyone accomplish anything. I want you to hold yourself accountable to these goals. Every Monday, I'm going to jump on and help you out, because someone's going to jump in with me right now. Let's see who this is. All right, I'm excited. You guys excited about Setting Goals Monday? Remember, you got to set your intention, set your goals for the week, and then go crush that week. Okay, so I want to send up someone else here. Who else wants to join? Let's see if we can get someone else in here with me. I'm hitting all of your accepts, by the way. Doesn't seem like anybody wants to jump in on this live. Oh, there we go. What's up? What's up? How are you?
I'm great. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Good to talk to you.
I love what's your name? Introduce. Where are you from?
So my name is Paula Daniels.
Paula.
My company's name is Pen to Paper Mobile Notary.
Oh, I love the name, by the way. Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Virginia Beach.
Oh, Virginia Beach in the house.
Yes, in the Hampton Roads area.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so this is about Setting Goals Mondays, holding you accountable to some actions.
Yes.
You're on live right now, about 150 people. No big deal. Okay.
Yes.
So I want to have you say your goals out loud, and then come back next week and tell me if you accomplished those goals. So what are some goals this week you have for your business that you can say out loud and put into the universe?
All right. So what I will say out loud is, first of all, I want to thank you for, I reached out to you this week, and I don't know if you remember that, and I was, feeling low because I wasn't getting any, you gave me some advice, and I'm taking that.
Good.
So today I called a company that I was working with because my phone just wasn't ringing, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? So I called them, and I got 2 closings out of them.
Boom.
I'm going to, right?
Yeah, let me just pause you right there, Paula, because I think too many signing agents have this idea: if I build it, they will come.
Right.
Instead,
and it doesn't work that way.
And exactly right. The loan signing system family, we build a business. We don't try to win the lottery. Right. And what you did, by the way, is being the CEO of your own business. What you did was you said, look, I'm not as busy as I want to be. I'm going to go reach out to past clients And that's what businesses do. So I hope people are inspired by your action, because you know, you emailed me over the weekend. I'd be lying in full honesty if I remembered. I answered so many emails.
Sure,
okay. But I just want to be honest. But the bigger point is, you took your business in your own hands, P. You need to continue doing that.
Absolutely.
Right? And I hope everyone else on this live is hearing it and inspired. You made a phone call, you got a couple signings, right? It's literally a rinse and repeat. It is rinse and repeat. You know what I mean? So, okay, cool. So what are some goals you're going to set for this week? Are you going to call 4 more of those past clients? So, tell me some goals.
Yes, I am. I'm actually going to, one thing that I did about a week or 2 ago is I sent them emails. They replied back and they said, okay, you know, we'll keep you top of mind.
Love it.
But, you know, my phone just wasn't ringing. And I'm like, okay, I have to pick up. I have to pick up because something isn't right.
Right.
And, you know, I got discouraged, and I'm like, you know, I can't do that. I have to keep pushing. I have to keep pushing.
You got to build a business. That's the mantra you got to tip on your head.
Right.
I got to keep building my business. There'll be a moment where your business is on autopilot. You know, it took me 5 years to get to that point. I'm 18 years in this bad boy. This did not happen overnight. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the point I'm trying to make is, instead of getting discouraged, because sometimes it's just a narrative, right? It's a narrative of I'm slow versus I got a business to build. Every business in America, whether you own a restaurant or you're a car wash business, you got to build it. You know, so just try to change the narrative a little bit from like it's slow to like I'm just in the business building part of my phase. That's it. Okay. Right. I'm 4 years in. I started with 0 followers, right? Now I got 20,000, but it took 4 years to get here. You know, a lot of people see the end result, but they don't see the work behind it. So, girl, I want you to stay motivated. Remember, because look and listen, Pete, a lot of other signing agents want this built in a month, in 2 months, in 3 months. They fizzle out, and the signing agents like you who just continuously build, your head comes up after a year. You're like, holy schmoly, you just replaced all those other signing agents who thought this was an overnight situation. And you just got to keep building. Every week, you got to set new goals of like, look, this week I'm going to reach out to 3 other clients. I'm going to go market cold direct, whatever those goals are. Manifesting Monday, somebody said, I don't want to take credit for that, Notary Carol. Manifesting Mondays, I love it. But you got to really set those goals, reach those goals. So, Pete, give me some explicit things you're going to do this week to help grow your business. What are those explicit things?
So I am going to call another company that I've worked with before.
Perfect.
So what I put in my comments before, and I noticed that one of my sisters was on here, that I'm looking to become a tax examiner. No, sorry, I'm saying that wrong. A title examiner in the state of Virginia. So unlike Maryland, it's not required, but I feel like the universe is telling me to do that as become a notary. So I have to take the pre-certification and then take the course. But as far as my loan signing business goes, you know, I'm very excited about it. It'll be a year in September.
Love it.
That I've been doing loan signings. And it's only been a year because of COVID.
100%.
Right. I'm originally from Jersey. So last year it took like 4 months to get my background check back. But this year it came right away. But anyway, I'm very excited to keep going. Yes. So that goal is to just keep calling those companies that I've been working with.
Okay. I'm going to hold you accountable to 2 new companies you're going to call. Okay.
Yes.
I want you to jump back on Monday. I'm going to do this every single Monday from here on out. Setting your goals Monday. And so let me know in the comments or somewhere in the Facebook group. Mark, I'm holding myself accountable. I did it. And step by step. All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Be blessed. Have a good week.
All right. You as well. Bye.
Oh, thank you. All right.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Let's try to get someone else on stage here with me. If you just jumped in brand new to the face. Oh, looks like we got. Oh, I think P's going to take off here. We're going to jump with someone else on.
Yeah.
Look, if you're just jumping on live with me right now, first off, hello, I'm Mark. I'm the educator of the loan signing system. I'm starting a new Monday morning live where I'm going in helping you set your goals. I want you, even if I don't bring you on stage, in the comments, I want you to write your goals down. In the comments, write your goals down. And I want you to come back every Monday. I want you to ask yourself, am I holding myself accountable to these goals? Is there anybody else who wants to jump on here? I got time for a couple more people I want to help set your attentions with. Talk about what business goals you have for the week, and I want you to hold them. Let's go. That's right, Gray. Let's do this. Okay. Anybody else want to jump on live with me? See if there's any other comments that I can help. Hello, Eric. I think it's Eric. Welcome to the family, my man. Again, this is just every morning. I'm going to go live every single Monday, right about noon my time. And it's just going to be simply a goal setting session to help you set your goals. To help you set your goals for the specific next week. Even if I don't bring you on stage, I want you to write down in the comments. And I want you to be like, okay, Mark, I'm going to do this week. Because remember, your dreams have to have action behind them. Okay, so anybody else want to jump on here with me? And okay, someone said they want to do $1,000 this week. That is what I'm saying. If you go to the button below, there should be a little button. All right, so let me see here. Let me see if I can get somebody else on. Anybody want to jump on? Please do. Okay, goal. Colette Smith, 20 signings this week, 2 new. I love it. That's an amazing goal. I want you to come back, Colette, this time next week and ask yourself if you hit it. Let me get you on stage. Let me get someone else on stage right now. All right. Who do I got coming up on here with me? I'm excited. Okay, so while we're person, my goal is to keep studying the loan docs. Great goal. Oh, my man, how you doing today, brother?
What's up, man? What's up? What's up? My name is Jason.
Jason.
Yeah, man. My name is different on there, but yeah, man. So good to talk to you, man.
Oh, dude, pleasure.
So good to see you in person.
Tell everybody where you're from, Stop Jay.
I'm from Chicago, Illinois. Currently reside in Romeoville with my 2 beautiful sons and my lovely wife.
Oh, I love it.
And
tell the family I said what up.
Good. I said everybody. Mark said, "What's up?"
Okay. All right, man. So this is all about setting goals for the week, helping you hold yourself accountable to that. So talk to me some goals. You're live with over 100 people right now, so we're all going to help each other hold accountable. So what are some goals you can do this week to help grow that business, brother?
Well, I've been a loan signing agent since about 2018. Okay. So I started out with the program. I mean, I was flying through, but COVID happened, and then I had another kid, my 6-month-old son now. Okay. So one of the goals I have is that was just bank surf that went on. One of the goals I have is to definitely up my game. With the signings to come back again.
Okay,
part of that is
I'm gonna pause you on that. That's a broad goal. Let's chop that thing down into small ones. This week to up that signing game, what are specific actions you can take? Get back. So let's talk about the specific actions. And I want specific actions for this week, man. So let's talk about
this week. I want to send an email to all of the agents that I have a great relationship with. Yeah, just want to send a friendly email to let them know I'm still alive and well. Perfect. And if I could get like maybe 10 emails sent this week, that'll be a goal to start.
But I'm holding you accountable. And let me just help you on top of that goal. Don't be afraid to shake hands and kiss some babies, right? So don't be afraid to call them up on top of sending emails. And it shouldn't be one or the other. You know what I mean? It should be hit them with an email, hit them with a phone call. You're a nice man. You want to make sure you exude that, because sometimes when you're just a name behind an email comes off cold. There's no warmth behind that. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna hold you accountable to that. This week, I want you to email or call everyone you previously worked with over the past couple of years. Reintroduce yourself. Tell them how great you are. Been in the business for a couple of years. Use the script in the course. Don't reinvent the wheel, man. Okay. You know what I mean? But, dude, I mean, the business is there. Go out and get them. I'm so glad we jumped on for a couple seconds. But I want you to jump on Monday. I want you to tell me, Mark, I called them. I emailed them. And every week, dude, if you hold yourself accountable, you can reintroduce yourself to the industry. No doubt in my mind.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be back on here next Monday because, like I said, it was a whirlwind when I first started, and I want to really get that back.
All right. So, dude, momentum creates momentum. You know, it's one of my favorite sayings. So my point is, if you hold yourself accountable to a couple of those phone calls, then the next following week it becomes easier. Then the next week becomes easier. Okay. Momentum creates momentum. So just jump in this week, hold yourself accountable to those emails and phone calls, and I promise you it starts snowballing. You're like, dude, I'm back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, right, definitely want to be back. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you, man.
Pleasure's mine, brother. I'll talk to you next week.
Next week. All right.
Who else we got to go joining in? So, someone just asked me, what makes this was not supposed to be a selling of my course. I want to help you with your goals. But someone asked me a question, what makes my course better than anyone else's course? First off, I will never say that I'm better than anybody else's course. I think every signing agent trainer is amazing. I believe they bring their level of experience to their students. I don't believe that I ever need to talk down about somebody to bring myself up. That's not how I roll. It's not how I teach the loan signing system. I do not teach that we are each other's competition. I teach us that we are colleagues and there's room for all of us at the top. And so if you ever meet a loan signing system student, they're the first person to tell you these marketing strategies work. So I will never say I'm better than anybody because I do not believe that. My best advice is find a trainer that you resonate with, someone that you enjoy their personality, someone that you enjoy who they are, and I'm sure that they're going to help you to the top. So if I have the honor to help you, J.Signatures, I would be an honor to help you with your journey, but you're not going to ever find me tell you that I'm better than somebody else because that's not what I believe. It's not what I teach. I believe there's business for everybody. I believe there's room for all the nice guys to finish and the nice gals to finish. There's no ever reason to tell somebody that you're better than them, and that's not the loan signing system way. So I'd be honored to be part of your journey. But whoever you choose, I know you're going to make a great choice for you and your family. So that's my honest answer, man. I would never say that I'm better than anybody else. But this is Goal Setting Monday. I'm so excited. You can see the awesome interactions. But yeah, so every Monday, I'm going to jump on, comment below with some goals that you can hold yourself accountable to. And I'm going to come back. So does anybody else want to jump on video with me and hold yourself accountable in front of 100 other people on some goals that you're going to hit? So anybody else want to jump on and jump on and talk about their goals? Because this is Goal Setting Mondays with the loan signing system. Okay, Elisa Music, I'd love to pick you. Just ask yourself to join in the information below, and I will get you on stage with me so we can talk live about it. So yes, any other goals, hold yourself accountable, because remember, dreams. Oh, hello, what's up?
Hi, Mike. Oh my God.
Hi,
Okay.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am amazing. So introduce yourself to everybody. Where are you
Hi,
from?
my name's Alyssa. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm on here.
I love it.
So my goal for this week is I really want to go direct, and I also want to sign up for more signing services, because like I'm getting some here and there, but my phone's not blowing up like I want it to. So yeah, those are my goals.
Okay, well listen, let's talk about, first off, where are you from? What state?
Delaware.
Oh,
Attorney
Delaware
state.
in the house.
Yeah.
I love it. We have people from Chicago and Delaware and California. So anyways, at least let's talk about this. First thing, I love you want to go direct. Okay. I need that to go from an idea to action. Okay. So let's talk through that. So you want to go direct. So are we talking, we're going to introduce ourselves to the title companies, lenders, realtors, be specific with those goals.
Yeah. So I've called some realtors, but like some people, like some realtors are like, what is a signing agent? And I'm like, okay, this is weird because you're a realtor. I feel like you should know this, but like, it's no problem. Like, I'll explain the difference between a notary and a signing agent. But yeah, I just need to call more realtors, and like, hopefully, you know, somebody will be like,
well, let me jump in there. Okay. So look, I'm going to hold you accountable this week to one new realtor. We got a deal?
Yeah.
Okay. One new realtor. So let me give you some advice real quick. Okay. So you said it best. Realtors need to be educated. So instead of going straight in with, hey, I'm Alyssa, I want to be your signing agent, go in with, hey, did you know that you could pick the notary who sits in front of your client? So my point is, a lot of the biggest mistake signing agents make with marketing realtors is you go straight in for the asking for the business instead of going in with the education. So start with the education. Are you a loan signing system student?
Yeah, I'm in the 6-figure course.
Okay, cool.
Class.
So remember, there's 4 scripts in the course. Okay.
Right.
So make sure you pull out the realtor course. I mean, the realtor script.
I did.
Okay, cool. Go on.
My question is, now when I'm calling these realtors, I'm getting the receptionist. Okay. So it's like, how do I break through that and get to the
well, let me give you an answer. The best way is to walk into an open house. You can cut the chase. I mean, don't even worry about that. You know, the care packages in the course, come in with the care package, use the script. And so you can bypass the receptionist. The best part about realtors, and I actually think it's the most undervalued way to get business in our industry, is you can go in open house and not deal with a receptionist.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay. I'm going to do
it. So we're going to revamp your goals. You ready?
Yeah.
This week,
this week.
One open house. Talk to me. Talk to me. Are we on that page? One open house.
One open
then
house.
You're going to tell everybody inside the group how that open house. We got a deal?
Yeah, we got a deal.
All right, girl, we'll hold you accountable. Great talking to you. Remember, every Monday this is going down. So I will talk to you on Monday. Let me know. All right. Okay. I'll talk to you next Monday then. Bye. All right, well, everybody, I'm about to sign off. Look, I think this was a success. It was the very first one. Every single Monday, I'm going to go on live to help you hold yourself accountable to goals. So I want you to set goals every Monday. So even if you didn't jump on right now, I want you to have goals that you're setting for this week. Okay? I want you to set those goals, reach those goals. Remember, you got to chop your huge goal into monthly goals, into weekly goals, into daily goals. So every Monday, I'm going to jump on. I want you to hold yourself accountable to all these goals that you have set because there's so much business out there. I believe in you, but I just can't believe in you more than you believe in yourself. Let's go. I'll see you guys on Monday next week. Be blessed. Go get them and make sure you give yourself action every single day. I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye.